Number two reason why I think trading is the best business or better than other traditional businesses is you can control your risk. In trading, you can control your risk. You know, remember I said opinion in this video is basically for professionals who have a system, who have a trading plan, and they are following it. If you're not a professional, you're just an amateur trader who was introduced to trading by a friend and you've not properly learned and you lost so much money in a small space of time. This video doesn't apply to you. It applies to professional people in the business. Now, in trading, you can actually control your risk. The industry standard is that you should not risk more than 2% per trade. That means you can actually control how much you risk and how much you can lose. Although most people don't listen to this advice, they do more than they should be doing and they are losing so much money. This does not apply to you. I'm talking to professionals. I'm comparing other business with professionals in the industry. So you can actually be risking 1%. Some people even risk half of 1% per trade. So you can actually control your risk, what you can lose and what you should not lose. But in other businesses, you can't actually control your risk. Let's take importation for example. You have to deal with a whole lot of things. You have to deal with government policy. You can import a goods to sell, and before you know it, the government has made a policy that this goods is no longer acceptable in this country and you can't sell it. So you'll be stuck with that. You can also be affected by exchange rates and interest rates. Let me tell you a story. I read it from one of the Nigerian billionaires, Otedola. He said he borrowed money from friends to go into oil. He borrowed money from banks. This is not small money. He borrowed a huge amount of money to go into oil business. Then when he bought the oil and the prices of oil dropped, he was in serious debt. Banks were coming for him. Friends, family, people he borrowed from were coming for him. He was in huge debt. He can't control that. But he was able to get out of that because of who he is. He's a $1, of course. He can get out of it. But imagine that is not a $1, or you're not somebody who has that kind of influence. You run into debts that might even land you in big problem.